Everyone, welcome back to the shop. Today I'm going to work on this speaker. I'm also going to work on those speakers. We are having a bit of a crisis with these two. This does not have a true crossover in it, and it needs to. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to work on repairing that crossover. These two subs, the one that is powered, needs a new power supply. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one. It's off a massage chair. It's a pretty hefty power supply. It's running about 2.5 amps, and the one I have in there it's a knockoff one that I found, but I can tell it's not a major brand. But that's a really good power supply. I think that's going to supply a lot more juice. The wires coming in it and that are going out of it are a lot bigger too, so it should supply a better current. But the wires in that one, these speakers, the amp just keeps cutting off as soon as you turn the volume up. So we're going to address that situation today, and we're also going to address that one. So stay around and we shall get started. So after realizing that this speaker weighs a lot more than I remember, well, they're heavy. They're heavy mothers. Anyways, it's the business end. That one's not powered. This one is. Daisy chain is the method that we use with these two speakers. So now, where's my good screwdriver? I can never find the goddamn thing. Some bitch, it's right here. Alright, so what we got to do is unscrew this plate amplifier, and then we will have the appropriate access. I need to be heating up the soldering iron right now. Let me pause the video, get back to you with that. Alright. This goes there. Mosquitoes are going here and everywhere. We won't need a ton of access here. We just need enough to get some decent cableage. There we go. Shit. Okay. Alright. Alright, now that's heating up. Alright, we can be productive, kids. And it is a matter of getting this plate amplifier out like a screw. We go, kids of the future and America. Unite. Alright. See, you look, there's not even a registered trademark. That sucker is absolutely garbage. Wire cutters are your friend at this moment. Well, in this case, there's zip ties holding this down. Alright, hold on. I'm going to take this apart and then give you an update. So we desoldered the power supply. Desoldered the mains connection, and it's got good cabling for the mains. Now it's just time to wire this up. Stay tuned. A good place to put this, since this is DC, and the DC wire needs to be shorter for better current, I think I'm going to mount it right up in here that'll be a perfect place because I can access it, and I can just make a little bracket out of a coat hanger. So that'll hold it in, and that way it won't vibrate around or nothing like that. It can sit just like that. Maybe like that. One bracket going over, one going on the sides. Simple, yet smart. Let's do it. As promised, it's going so well right now, and something will screw up, I'm sure of it. But that will happen in good time. Now it's time to get this sucker wired up. Alright, just noticed something. Focus, you fuck. There it is. It says 3 amps. But this thing weighs as much as a 3/4 empty roll of electrical tape. Not buying it. It might be okay for charging or whatever. Small electronics like LEDs, but under load, that ain't happening. Not really sure what was going on with that other power supply. She ain't working. So, we're gonna go with this puppy. That is 12 amps. So if 12 amps won't do it, I don't know what will. Wish me luck. Well, this is working fantastically well. It goes so much louder. The amplifier is so much more confident. So this is the one we're going to use. And what we'll do is it has dozens of super convenient screw holes. So we'll simply just screw it in right here, and then we'll wire it up. So that won't be difficult. But yeah, we'll take the old one out. Simple. Just splice the wires again. Jesus. So I have done that so many times with this one. But yeah, that will be it. Alright, before I button her all up, there she is. As you can probably see in there, there is the power supply. I bolted it to the MDF board, and everything is buttoned up, tied up nicely. Everything's zip tied, so I'll probably put one more here, just so it's just one piece instead of several wires coming out. But yeah, if you can, go ahead and tie it up. You know, it can't hurt none. If anything, it just helps it structurally. So I'll do that, and I'll button it up, and it'll be done. Here we go. I have the new crossovers in, the speakers, and they sound amazing. I put them all back together. So here really is the setup. Let me try to get in frame. So these are the small poles, by the way. These are not the large ones. But the sub has a top hat on the top of the sub. There's 2 of them, and there's that big one. But I'm only going to use these 2 for now. And the new amp sounds amazing on the sub. Or not amp, sorry. The new power supply works wonders. And then I put new LED indicator lights on there. You're just hearing some hissing because the preamp is turned way up, and the phone's not plugged in, so it's not getting signal, so it's not sure what to do. But anyways, new crossovers, new horn drivers. These are the old ones. That was the old crossover board, and this was the old horn. Nothing special whatsoever. It weighs nothing. But I mean, hey, it did the job very well for me at the time. But Jesus Christ, these speakers sound great. What a wonderful pair. But got lots of low end support, high end support, and for big boom boom parties, you bring that sucker. But this is going to be what I use for most of my DJing. But everything's wired up and it works. Everything works great. So Friday I have a gig. It'll be a true test in endurance. I already know the loudspeakers are going to do fine. That's not the question, but the sub is going to be a big test. I'll have to make sure the preamp isn't all too high up. Check the amplifier temperatures and stuff like that. Make sure everything's running nice and cool. But I've used that amplifier before on another speaker, and it sounds great, so we'll see.